Hey guys, Laura St. John here from Strong Confident Living. Thank you for being here for this important broadcast. Welcome into Strong Confident Living. We are a lifestyle community of fitness, nutrition, mindset, business. We weave it all together to up spiral your life in a positive direction. And this is a great broadcast if you ever suffer with beating yourself up. And who hasn't, right? Who hasn't suffered from bad self-talk? So this whole week is about breaking bad. We are breaking through bad habits, just things that are holding you back, unwanted stuff that literally might be just holding you back from what you're capable of. So thanks for tuning in today to this broadcast. I have a self-talk challenge to dish out to me, to all of you. Okay, let's do this together. So join in on this and spread the love. Thank you in advance for sharing these broadcasts out with the greater community, with your personal Facebook pages. Thank you so much for spreading this movement. So this is a real focus on mindset and how you talk to yourself. There is a very important person, a VIP, that you talk to all day long, from the moment you wake up out of bed and leave your pillow, or even just the moment your eyes open in the morning, to the moment that you fall asleep at night. And that person that you're talking to is you, right? So do you beat yourself up all day? Or do you uplift yourself all day? Or do you do a mix of the two? This self-talk challenge and these 5 points that I'm going to walk you through are really going to put yourself to the test this week. You're just going to become way more aware of how you're talking to yourself, something that's so important. Okay, so step 1 is, what do you believe about yourself? What you believe about yourself, what you feel about yourself, is going to run your self-talk, okay? So the labels that you've given yourself, or that other people have given you, that you've started to believe over the years. Maybe when you were a little girl or boy, someone said, oh, you're the bad one or the shy one, and you've totally started believing that. Whatever you believe about yourself is your self-talk that is literally running through your head all day long, and it's validating itself all day long. Welcome as you're tuning in. So self-talk, for those of you just joined in, comes from what you believe about yourself, or just what you believe, which is just a feeling, right, about yourself. So if it feels good, this is so easy, right? If it feels good, your belief about yourself, then it feels good to you. If it feels bad, then it's not true. That actually is your biggest indication when your self-talk is running and it doesn't feel good, it feels like you're beating yourself up, then whatever you are believing about yourself is not true. It's actually not you. So that's the first step. What do you believe about yourself, and how is that running your self-talk all day? That's the first step to really think about. The second step is really simple, is that a belief about yourself, the thing that's running your self-talk, is just a thought that is thought over and over and over again. So if you think something once, like someone says, you're amazing, okay? You're incredible, okay? And then you're like, I'm amazing. I'm amazing, I'm amazing, I'm amazing, I'm awesome, right? If you think that thought over and over and over again, you will start to believe it. So a thought over and over and over becomes a belief about yourself. So mostly we're conditioned in our negative society, or that we've been slapped with labels that might not be positive, is that we often are beating ourselves up, right? Like, I suck at this, I'm bad at that. And it might have just been one person, or a coach, or a teacher, or yourself, that one day said, I'm bad at this. But then you said it to yourself over, or you thought it again over and over again, or you thought about what someone said about you over and over again, until it became a belief for you. And that started running your self-talk. Okay, so I hear it like all the time. Laura, I suck at cleansing. I'm bad at exercise. Like, I'm not a fitness person. Like, I'm not a great business person. Okay, those are just beliefs. And then what happens next, because you're feeling, like, you think it, and then you believe it and you feel it, right? Or you feel it and then you see it. This is what happens next. Once self-talk starts running, you start to validate it. This is really the next step, with what you see in real life. So for example, if you're saying, I suck at cleansing, I'm really bad at cleansing, I'm not good at cleansing. And then you're gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna try a cleanse day. And then a couple hours in, you're gonna be like, see, Laura, it didn't work for me. It just isn't working, you know, because your feeling and your self-talk are really working together. Okay, so we're gonna work to swap all that out and of course flip it. But the first parts are always awareness that you are validating what you're seeing. Like, oh, see, I'm not so good at business. I don't feel great about business. And now look, all these people are emailing me, they don't want to do it, or they're sending back their product or this or that. And you're going to feel that return back to you. So it's so important that your self-talk really is your indicator of what your feelings are, which are what your beliefs are, especially about yourself. Okay, so self-talk is all about you versus you and breaking bad. So here's how they flip, okay? The next step, step 3, is, this is so important. Self-talk and beliefs about yourself are not permanent. You create yourself any time of day, at any moment. You can say, I want to go from bad to good. I want to be breaking bad. I want to break my bad self-talk. I want to stop beating myself up. I want to move towards a happier place because I deserve that. And you can draw that line in the sand and turn, like we did with Makeover Week last week, you can turn that feeling into a desire that you want for yourself, because beliefs are not permanent. Back to step 2, beliefs are just thoughts that you've thought over and over and over again. So when you flip it to the opposite thought, like, oh my goodness, I'm great at cleansing. I'm a master cleanser. I can totally rock a cleanse day. Or I'm terrific at exercise. What was I thinking? I just climbed that flight of steps for the first time without breathing heavy. I was able to bring out, you know, I love that Danielle shared a couple weeks ago, non-scale victories. I was able to bring out garbage and run up and down flights of steps and do my recycling and all these real life things that have flipped people's beliefs, which are flipping your self-talk and how you speak to yourself. Okay, that is going to ooze and trickle into every area of your life. Okay, so self-talks are not permanent. And here's the test, kind of bringing me to step 4, a self-talk challenge. This is where your challenge comes in. When you guys are rocking things in life, whether it's business, fitness, nutrition, relationships, whatever you're doing, when you're rocking things, then your self-talk is likely good. You're like, yeah, man, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling accomplished. I'm feeling amazing. Okay, your self-talk challenge is not the challenge when you're feeling good. Your self-talk challenge is when life happens, all the unexpected stuff, or the things that get thrown your way. Your true self-talk challenge happens when things are not good. And suddenly, then that's your ding, ding, ding moment to see what are you physically expressing. Your physical expression being like, here we go again. There I go. You know, everything was going my way, but boom, now this is happening. So do you roll your eyes, or do you feel like that there we go again feeling? And when you start to feel like, this always happens to me, that is your ding, ding, ding moment again to be like, clean up your self-talk, because your self-talk is aligning to your beliefs. It's aligning to what you're seeing in your real life. And suddenly you're like, here we go again. This is happening to me. So your self-talk challenge is when things get tough. This is why your label, back to step 2, is strong and confident. Your label of how you talk to yourself is, I am a strong, confident person. We believe that all of you are strong, confident people at Strong Confident Living in the highest level of self-talk. We know that we believe in your success. And you know that's where you come here when your self-talk maybe starts to go downhill a little bit. So your self-talk challenge really comes in those tough moments, because when you can start to see yourself in a tough moment and start to say, whoa, this is a tough moment right now. This is a challenge, but I know I'm actually amazing. I know I'm strong and confident, and I know that I'm gonna rock this thing. Even though this moment might suck a little bit, I'm gonna come out stronger. I'm going to come out even more confident than I was yesterday and choose to become stronger today. Those are the moments to really test your self-talk and go back to it. But then step 5 is, how do you do that, Laura? How do you go and really test yourself and start saying these things? Because if you're not feeling them, you're just going to be lying to yourself, right? If you're just like, but I don't feel that way. I still feel like I suck at cleansing, and I still feel like I'm not an exercise person, and I still don't feel that, Laura, then this is the last step of your self-talk challenge. Your self-talk challenge exists with you not forcing and talking to yourself, you versus you. You don't talk yourself out of it, okay? You don't talk yourself away into a better state of mind. Your self-talk comes from your feelings and your beliefs about yourself. So how do you move yourself into better self-talk when things are getting rough and tough? You have to change your feeling, and you have to change your focus, not your talk. Because sometimes you might be sitting there at the bottom of a hill and you want to run up it, but you're still feeling like, I can't do this. And just by saying I can, I will, feels like a lie right now. So what can you do? What you can do is you start changing your state of mind by 2 other ways. And this is amazing. We've learned these from Growth U, and it's just 2 other ways to change your state, which are to really think about you and your vision and what you hold of yourself for your future. Okay, so your vision is one way to start pulling yourself out, where you stop looking at your problem that's right in front of you and you start looking towards where you want to go and the possibility of solutions that can come towards you, ones you don't even know yet, but that you start feeling better knowing where you're going. That's one way. A simpler and even quicker way than your vision is to change your physical state, your body language. Do 10 jumping jacks. Okay, maybe you can't run up the hill right now and you're sitting at the bottom saying, I can't, but maybe you can get up and do 10 jumping jacks. That's gonna make you feel better. It's gonna change your physical state, and you're gonna stop looking at the hill, okay? And same thing with the business. Like, stop opening up your business or your bank account saying, I'm not doing enough, and focusing on the lack. Start doing something that puts you towards where you want to be going. So vision and physical state, even if it's just puffing up your chest and having better body language, sitting up in your chair right now or standing as you're watching me, hold your body more strong and confident, and that's gonna start to change your self-talk. I am strong, I am confident, I can, I will. You guys are all amazing. Give yourself this 5-step self-talk challenge today and all week long, and start breaking bad. No longer beat yourself up. Start moving in a small direction of changing your feelings that will change your self-talk and what you believe about yourself, so you can crush through whatever barriers are holding you back. Thanks, you guys, for sharing this out. And if you guys joined in, I know a bunch of you joined in during the broadcast, rewatch it so you get it from the beginning. 5 steps self-talk challenge starting today. Let us know how it goes for you. Can't wait to hear the feedback, and thank you so much for sharing this broadcast out. Love you guys.